it's your Remo Cristianos here, and today we're looking into how to beat Dr. M optimally in Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves. This is the final boss of the game, if you didn't know that. And he has a lot of quick animations and stuff. So, because Dr. M is a quick boy, we've been using push attack in order to beat him for several years now in 80% speedruns. Because use of push attack kind of like does a knockback animation with Dr. M. You can also do it with knockout dive and spiral dive straight on top of his head. But the most optimal way to beat him does not involve using push attack and instead using spin attack or just like regular attacks, because you need to load push attack individually, and you kinda, if you want to go save, you kinda have to wait for the knockback animation to complete itself, because otherwise Dr. M gets loose and starts to act like a wrecking ball once again. We'll come to that in a minute. So, how this fight starts, you're gonna feral pounce to these, I don't know, can you call them hooks or whatever, but here, every time Dr. M goes to the center, he loads the laser, and Sly has to go behind each of these vehicles, and then the phase actually starts. And normally, if you do it the casual way, like this, the laser goes all around that. It kind of does like a little tour around the arena before it locks onto the vehicle. And obviously you don't have to actually crawl underneath the vehicle to Sly here. It's not needed. When the laser loads, if instead of standing behind those vehicles that they're about to lock onto, that the laser is about to lock onto, you stand at the center when it loads, it locks onto Sly immediately. See? Very convenient. Saves about 1.5 seconds each time you do it. So, about the animations for Dr. M, there's a knockback animation with push attack. Then there's the same animation that can happen with knockout dive. And it can also happen with spiral dive if you do it just on top of his head like that. Dr. M has one more damage animation, and it's the electrical damage. You can see it happen when you hit Dr. M with Carmelita's shock pistol, but you can also make it happen as Sly with jump attack. Okay, maybe not level 1, but levels 2 and 3, yes. And you can see Dr. M kind of like freezes for a bit there, and you can't deal damage to Dr. M when that animation is still going on. But we're not interested in those kind of animations. That was just background information. What we're really interested in is how to beat Dr. M the most optimal way. Here, for the sake of demonstration purposes, I'll be only playing this Massive challenge instead here. So, first off, let's just try to spam Dr. M with push attack. See what kind of time we get from the Master Thief challenge. $51.88. So, yeah. The times average out to about 52 seconds. The best I've ever gotten with only using push attack is a low 47, but that's because Dr. M takes kind of like an inconsistent amount of damage from push attacks. Depends on the angle and the hitboxes, and I'm not familiar how to manipulate it properly. But with spin attack strats and with other optimal looking strats that I'm gonna present to you very soon, I average out to about 46 seconds without failing, or like taking damage from stuff I should not take damage from. And the best times theoretically are 39-second times, and well, 42 is a pretty good. 43, 42 is pretty good as well. So yeah, it saves a considerable amount of time on average. So how do you pull those strats off? So, first off, first phase. Here are some examples of how to do the first phase optimally, or like trying to play it optimally. Depends on Dr. M's attack pattern RNG as well, of course. So when the first phase starts, you're gonna launch on to Dr. M. You either have the gadget meter to use rocket boots, or you don't. But you're gonna run up to Dr. M and you're gonna load a triangle move and do level 1 spin attack. You want to curve your movement around Dr. M so that the spin attacks will all connect and you'll still be kind of like dodging his attacks. Then Dr. M can do one of either two moves. He can jump or he can charge. If he jumps, you're just gonna load the spin attack again, and immediately when he touches the ground, you're just gonna start pounding him again. Or then he's gonna do the charge. For this you gotta have quick reflexes, because if he does the charge, you want to jump. The direction of your jump does not matter, but you have to jump away, directly away from Dr. M's current position, what he has when he does the charge. Preferably double jump is the right option, so you're just gonna do the double jump. And then he's gonna charge, and because you jumped, he's not gonna hit you, and you're just gonna do the midair square swipe animation to hit him from midair instantly. And continue with normal attacks from square when you land. Simple. And this pattern, you just repeat it over and over again. Now on to the second phase. Unlike in the first phase, where Dr. M can either jump or charge immediately from the start, at the start of second phase, he's hardwired to pull out those electrical balls out of his ass, so he's gonna stay on ground. So you're just gonna spam spin attack on him when he's doing those balls. And this gets the majority of the hits already for the second phase. And then, when he has successfully made some balls, he's gonna do either the jump attack or the charged attack. Technically it's a stomp attack, isn't it? Okay, let's just use that. So either the stomp attack or the charge attack on you. If he does the charge attack, just do what you did in the first phase. And hit him while midair, and hit him again, and that's it. But if he does the stomp attack, you can't be on the ground just beside him, ready to hit him when he lands, because he's gonna do the electrical aura that makes him invincible from that strategy. So what you're gonna do instead is you're gonna damage boost. By the way, you only take 5 HP damage from the electrical auras Dr. M makes, but you take 10 HP from the balls if you hit the electrical balls there. So if he does the stomp attack, you're just gonna wait a bit, adjust when he lands, and feral pounds on his freaking head and spiral dive. Do a feral pounds spiral dive on his head. It'll create a knockback animation. And after a knockback animation, if he didn't die already, the safest play is to do a push attack again. And now on to phase 3. Now, if you're doing an any percent speedrun, it's worth to note that you might not have the gadget meter at this point anymore. So, without gadget meter, without rocket boots, you actually can't just run past the first fireball that Dr. M generates, unless you do a push attack there. So, maybe if you don't have any gadget meter left, just do the push attack strats, because you're gonna take the full 10 HP damage from that fireball, and it's gonna explode, and it's gonna generate frame lag as well when it explodes and stuff. But if you do have gadget meter, then start the phase once again with the spin attack spam strat. Just curve your spin attack around his hitboxes and continue with the normal cane swipes. And then he can do one of two attacks once again. And if he does the charge attack, just jump aside with double jump and hit him from midair once again. But if he does the stomp move, he once again can't be using spin attack there. But just before he lands and creates the fire wall, fire aura around him, you can actually hit him with push attack there. So maybe once again hit him with push attack if he does the stomp move there. And you also probably don't have that much health left anyway at that point in the fight, nor gadget meter. Also seems like the spiral dive strategy works for third phase stomp move as well. So that's pretty much it.